All right, here's week 10 of the programming. So Monday, July 13th. Back squats, same kind of like structure. Part A being the prep section. We're doing 3 sets, 15-second plate squat hold. Good to kind of open up the hips, get that depth in the squat, feeling the posterior chain activating, and then right into 8 back squats. And this is meant to be just like more of a warm up. Like every set, you're building up a little bit to prepare for part B. So part A, 3 sets, and with that, actually each set is going to be done every 3.5 minutes. So you got plenty of time to add weights and take your time in this part. Part B, strength, stamina, back squats here, same movement. Just sticking to the back squat, we're going for 6 reps on the first set, 4 reps on the second and third set, and then the last set is 2 reps. So we're going up in weight as long as the positioning looks good, technique looks good. And the same idea, every 3.5 minutes, we're going up into the next set. And the stimulus today is meant to be a lower body strength stimulus. So sit somewhere within like a 7.5 to 9.5 at most. Again, as long as technique, positioning, form allow for it, then hit these numbers here. And those are kind of the ratings out of 10. From there, the workout, a little bit different. I'm excited for this one. 8 rounds for time, different movement. We just haven't done this in a really long time. 5 explosive push-ups to a 5-inch incline or kind of platform. So with this explosive push-up, what we're looking for is you're going to do a push-up. So bring your chest to the ground, and then you're going to push up hard enough that you get a little bit of height off your hands, and then put your hands onto the higher height that you make it up to. So it's kind of like a box jump up for your push-up. I would do this only if we have push-ups under our belt. Even if we can do push-ups off of our knees, I'm cool with that, as long as we have control with this. If we're not really at that point to have the strength to even do the push-up quite yet, either off the knees or off the feet, then go off of an incline instead. Don't try to kind of do a explosive push-up off of an incline or something like that. It's just a recipe for disaster. So focus on the strength first, and if we have it, then we can do the explosive push-up. Then 15 lateral parallel jumps. So basically set up a parallel, and then you're going to jump over it sideways, and we're going to go for 15 reps. The stimulus today is a little bit of strength from the push-up and endurance from that lateral parallel jump. That's going to be more of the kind of cardiovascular, a little bit of agility work that you're getting from that. So that's Monday's workout. Tuesday, if you guys remember this one, we did this one on June 16th. A little bit up in reps from that time. We got 3 rounds for time, 1 set at 80-90% of that 21/18 cal row. And then we're going into a 3-minute easy row or bike. And then 1 set of 15 dumbbell snatch, 15 cal row, and then 3-minute row easy. And then 1 set of 14 single arm dumbbell thrusters and 14 burpees over the dumbbell, and then the row again. So you're going back and forth between a hard interval, and then we got a long kind of easy recovery interval after that. So you want to hit each of those sets with that intensity. We're working on endurance overall here. We're working on those kind of intensity in those intervals. So push hard in those 1 set intervals, and then the 3 minutes, like try to focus on getting back to a manageable heart rate, that you're good, you're recovered, and good to hit the next movement or set nice and hard. 3 rounds for time. Most people won't finish all of them. See how far you can get, and just compare to June 16th and see where you're at. Wednesday, snatch technique work, bringing this back every minute on the minute for 5 minutes, 3 tall snatches. So mainly kind of like a primer, and then every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, 2 high hang snatches. So fairly simple, working on skill and strength development here. And if it feels good, technique allows for it, we're going to somewhere around a 7 to 8 out of 10. And the goal really is the technique, the skill development. The strength will come with it as you're working through these movements, just naturally, like how the movements are, the nature of the movements. But make sure the skill is down. These are very technical, so we do want to make sure we are hitting those positions And then as we add speed and load, then we can really maintain them as we go. After the skill, the workout is 5 rounds per time, 10 toes to bar, 10 cal bike. Fairly simple skill and aerobic work in today's workout. And we kind of want to be sitting at around a 7 out of 10, especially if toes to bar are a little bit more of a skill for you. Those that are really proficient with this toes to bar, it's like push the pace on this. See if you can go more to like an 8 out of 10 pace and try to push this and finish this underneath 10 minutes. But for those of you that kind of have toes to bar, but like not that much reps in your belt, you're definitely going to break this one up, and it's going to become more of like a skill aerobic kind of workout for you. So that's the intention, but kind of meet yourself where you're at based on your skill level. Thursdays are conditioning low intensity, 1 minute of mental ground overhead, and you're going to do a different starting point for every rep. So pick the ball up from a different position. Maybe it's in front of 1 foot, or it's on the side, or it's behind you, in between your feet, out in front of you. I want you to find different positions for each one. The point of this is to create some novelty so that your brain is active and you're creating more pathways of how to move rather than just being stuck on kind of one way to do it. Then 3-minute biker row, then 1 minute curtsy lunges, 3-minute biker row, and then farmer's carry, uneven weights, different weights on each side, and then 3-minute biker row. Stimulus today is aerobic, low intensity, so keep it at that 6.5 out of 10. Fridays, gymnastic strength. We got every 3 minutes for 6 rounds. First 3-minute interval is going to be dedicated to 1 to 5 strict pull-ups, and then the second one is going to be 1 to 5 strict handstand push-ups. And we're just going back and forth, really focusing on the stimulus of upper body strength and being somewhere around a 7.5 to 9.5 out of 10 in terms of a challenge. So kind of sit there with your progressions today and really focus on that positioning as you're doing it. Make sure it's challenging, just staying within this range. And then our workout for time, 10 minutes, 25 burpee box jump overs to a 24/28 inch box, rest 3 minutes, and then you're just going to repeat that one more time. So 2 intervals, same movement, same reps, 3-minute rest, not a full rest completely there, depending on actually how fast you go with it. But it is supposed to be an anaerobic kind of workout, 8 to 9 out of 10, where it's like, this is hard. You're not going to be able to sustain this pace for 10 minutes, but you can sustain it for the 25 burpee box jump overs, which would be somewhere around the 3 to 5 minute mark, depending on how quick you're moving. I would say like try to be close to 3 minutes with the burpee box jump overs there. Saturday, we got our workout that we did on June 27th here. Just upped a little bit of the volume. We got a 30-minute AMRAP, 11 deadlifts at 225, 155, and then 400-meter row, rest 90 seconds. Then we got 21 squats, 400-meter run, rest 90 seconds. We're just going to go back and forth between those 2 intervals there, really working on stamina endurance in the lower body today. A little bit less in the upper body, more in the lower body. So you want to go into this with a plan of how to manage your fatigue and really try to manage that in those like sets. Maybe in the deadlifts, we're breaking them up, squats, try to go at a pace that you can kind of like maintain without burning out your legs too fast. So really deep into legs today in this workout, 30 minutes, just working on building endurance and stamina in those lower body muscles. Sunday, we got our upper body work, 3 sets. The goal here is to work on upper body proprioception, so body awareness. So keep the difficulty level at a lower kind of stage. The idea here is to create awareness and skill. So we got 5 hand opening and closing. So basically like closing the hand, opening the hand, and we're going through that for 5 reps. We're doing elbow circles, top elbow circles, and shoulder blade circles as well. And we're going through that for 3 sets. Then after we're done this section, the workout is going to be fairly straightforward. 32 minutes, 3 rounds, 2-minute bike, or 2-minute row, 2-minute bike, 2-minute ski, 2-minute assault bike. And this goal of this workout, this should actually be 4 rounds. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. The goal of this workout is to work on the aerobic kind of level. So the lower kind of sections or the foundation of your fitness, but also that it should be at a low intensity. So it's not like you're huffing and puffing. You should be able to have a conversation, while still feeling like you're getting your heart rate up. So that's the week of the workouts. Hope you guys are excited for this one. Anniversary party is coming up as well, so make sure you're signed up. It is a bring a friend, and excited for that. That's coming up soon, guys. So have a good one, and we'll see you at the gym.